Hello everyone, welcome to KSP, and today we're gonna start this new series called K-Tech. This series is going to be about technology, unboxings, new stuff that's coming in here for KSP. So I'm very happy to show you today this new thing that we just got. This is a great opportunity for students to improve their quality and also to improve their skills. And here we have the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K. I'm gonna talk about the cool features that it has. This camera has a Canon EF mount, which for the ones that come from a Canon background, it's gonna be awesome for you. Also, it has autofocus, it has a Super 35 sensor, and it has a dual native ISO, which is gonna help you to have a good footage in low light scenarios. Other than that, features that are the most important for me is that it has a 5 inches LCD touchscreen, which is awesome for me. It has in-body mini XLR input. Not many cameras have that. I know you've been waiting for it. I have been waiting for it. So let's get to it and open it.
So I've been using this camera for a couple of weeks now, and the footage that you're seeing right now was taken with this camera. But the first thing that I have to say is that I struggle a lot. As I come from a Sony background, there were definitely some differences that I had to get used to. One of the biggest challenge was the lack of autofocus, which doesn't really work for the type of content that I create. The autofocus itself wasn't accurate, as what I'm used to with my Sony camera, which has a perfect human eye autofocus. I also had to get used to the fact that this camera doesn't have in-body stabilization, so in order to get a really steady shot, we need one of these guys, a gimbal. But the problem is that this camera, with a big lens like this one, wouldn't work in a guy like this. So we'll have to take this big guy out. That's kind of outdated and it's a pain to use. But these downsides are actually very common in cinema cameras, and the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K is not an exception. And despite the initial challenge, I have to say that I'm very impressed with this camera. First of all, the interface was very intuitive, which made it easier for me to get used to the camera. The color grading options are amazing, and the detail that you can capture with this camera are amazing. I think that there is one footage where I slow it down, like I recorded in 60 frames per second and I put it like in 50%, and I think that I can see the dust on the floor move. Another thing that's worth mentioning is that this camera is only $2,000, which for what it brings, for what it gives you, for what you can get out of this, it's worth it. Overall, this is a great camera, but we'll have to know that this camera was made with one purpose. And if you're looking to get in it, you need to know what your purpose is. Like, personally, for me, I like to do hybrid stuff. I like to go out and do photography with the same camera that I'm doing my videos. I like to just press record, and I just have to be aware of that little square that's on my eye, and if it's on my eye, I'm on focus. But with this, it's not gonna be that way. So that's why I go with Sony. That's why I prefer Sony. That's why Sony is my go-to, because it's less stress for me at the time that I'm going to go and shoot something. For me, it's very easy to just press record and do what I have to do, talk to the camera. Well, it's time for me to let you go, but you, please enjoy some of the B-roll that I got with this gorgeous camera. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is Jose Taba with K-Tech, and I will see you next time.